it to the parking lot here at Kings Island. It's opening day and it said there was a 0% chance of rain, and so it is 100% raining. So I don't know how busy it's going to be first thing, but we're gonna try to get into the park. It does look like wind seekers running, which I'm assuming is just to get it ready for the day. I don't see any roller coasters up and running just yet, but kind of expect that. We might head over to Starbucks, even though I already had coffee, and another one. Also want to check out the new dining and see what else they have here at Kings Island for the new season. So come along for the ride. Ah, looks so cool. See, Windseeker is definitely running. They did open about an hour ago for those of us who had passes, but we elected to wait till the rain kind of passed. But not a big crowd here for opening day just yet. Do think that it's going to change throughout the afternoon and probably evening, but rain's not going to deter us. We're going to do it. They do have a separate preferred entrance for the Prestige Pass, so that's where I'm headed. The rain is starting to subside, and I'm hoping that the clouds go away, but so excited to be here. It's really not a big crowd. I really think the rain definitely deterred people, so I expect it to get busier as the day goes on. We're going to try eating at the new restaurant, and I believe we're going to get some fast lane pluses because we are with my stepson, and they all want to go on the rides. So I'm going to do some vlogging, they're going to do some riding, and it should be a really fun day. Okay, so typically we would have a ride plan this morning, and I would recommend going on Flight of Fear, but because it's raining, everybody ran there, and now it has a super long wait, so we're gonna wait to do that until the afternoon when it's nice and sunny, and we're gonna go ride some other things that are open. The rain is starting to ease up a little bit, so we should be good, but again, I'm gonna amend our initial ride plan to like account for the rain. Walking through, there's Banshee. There are already wait times of about 45 minutes everywhere. That's just because of the rain and it's opening day. So we're gonna kind of play it by ear. I think we're headed to Orion and Flight of Fear. As we were walking up, the racer opened, so they're gonna do that while I sit and wait. But it doesn't look too busy right now here at the park. Racer remains a classic ride experience. Not really my cup of tea, but it definitely is historic, and I'm glad that they're keeping a piece of history here at Kings Island so we can share that with others and with our families. So it's really cool to be able to have these classic coasters among the amazing steel and hybrid coasters that we have now. Here is the official 2023 map. And Adventureport opened this summer, and Enrique's is going to have a quick service restaurant and a Mercado patio bar. So we're gonna head there, hopefully for lunch or dinner today. But as you can see, there's a few updates to the park this year, and it mostly revolves around that Adventureport. If you have not yet subscribed to our channel, please consider doing so. It is the absolute biggest compliment you can give us. We're getting close to hitting one of our big milestones and our goals, and if we make it, we are planning on doing a really big giveaway. So please like and subscribe, tell all of your friends, and stay tuned for a really large giveaway. We're excited. Can't wait for the start of theme park season here, and we can't wait to share some of that with you. Ride here at Kings Island is going to be Dodgem.
It's in Area 72 with astronaut level people diving into what these aliens and alien crafts are all about.
We made it to Orion, my favorite roller coaster of all time. We be real, I'm actually not supposed to ride roller coasters, but I'm making an exception because this is a Giga coaster. It is amazing. It's my favorite of all time, and so we're gonna do it. Let's see how it goes. We just did Orion in the rain. It was not raining when we got in line. It downpoured. We are just absolutely soaked. So fun. It kind of felt like you were getting hit by like razor blades as we were on the ride, but holy cow, it was amazing. Definitely my favorite ride of all time, a roller coaster of all time. Orion will always be my favorite, I think. I love that it's a Giga coaster. I love that first hill. It's smooth, and for someone who gets really bad migraines, this doesn't seem to affect me as much as the roller coasters at Cedar Point, and it probably just is because it's new and it's still very smooth. So, channel recommendation, if you're here at Kings Island, you have to ride Orion, even if it's an Orion. And we headed to the Backlot Stunt Coaster, and if I remember correctly, when I was a kid, this was themed to like the Italian Job or something similar. They have like little Mini Coopers that are the ride cars, and it's super fun. And it has elements like fire and different things. So it's a really cool little coaster. While they all go on the Beast, which I can't do, I'm gonna go get a drink. My all-season pass drink package works here at Kings Island, so I'm gonna go get a nice refreshing beverage. I think I'm gonna go to this location right here. This drink location is not open, so I'm just gonna go inside to, I believe this is the pizza place, and it's La Rosas. So I'm gonna head here, and then I'm gonna meet them at these tables. If you have an all-season drink pass, and it's a Platinum Pass or a Prestige Plus Pass, you can actually get your drinks here at any of the Cedar Fair parks. So, pro tip: if you're thinking about going to more than one Cedar Fair park, getting the all-season drink and dining is awesome because it works at all of the parks, even Knott's Farms. And Knott's Berry is pretty much open all year round. So if you're kind of thinking you may go to more than one park, definitely invest in a Platinum or a Prestige Plus Pass. And it's, for us, it's definitely worth it, and we can stay hydrated all day long. It's just absolutely soaked. But I'm gonna go sit here in the corner. Hopefully it's a little bit drier. Okay, so here on opening day, there are a few attractions that are not going to open, including the Bat, which is just like Iron Dragon over at Cedar Point, and Delirium, which Joel's gonna be really upset about. That is like Max Air, and the water park, of course. And then the Adventure Express, I think it's called, that's over in the Adventure Port, and that's gonna open later on in the summer. So there are a few things that did not open today on opening day, but that's okay. There's still a lot of things up and running, and even though it looks like the rain's starting to end, so we're excited. It's gonna be sunny, and it's getting a little bit, it's nice because it's been kind of cool all morning, and so now it's gonna be warm and hopefully not too humid because it rained. So pretty much though, everything seems to be running really smooth. Even Orion seemed like the line seemed to go really fast. Right at the moment, the Beast is at like a 75-minute wait. Orion is at 50 minutes. Flight of Fear hasn't reopened. It's been down pretty much most of the morning. And I believe the Blue Blasters of Blue Hill, that is an indoor like blaster ride. That's had a really long wait all day too because of the rain. Everyone's been starting to go to like the more indoor attractions. So that one, I think it's at like a 45 minute wait. So everything's doing pretty good. For opening day, I'm really impressed. It seems like it's a lot smoother here than Cedar Point. Sometimes, I love Cedar Point, don't get me wrong. But it does seem like they were a little bit more ready here at Kings Island for opening day. All of the restaurants seem to be doing well. We're at that high peak lunchtime, and there are tables, there are places to eat. We're here near La Rosas, and the line was maybe 10 minutes. So peak lunchtime, noon, and there's plenty of space. And so I'm really impressed at the way everything's running here at Kings Island. It's awesome so far. I spy some Cedar Point friends. Let's just sneak up, see if anybody notices. Hey! So I saw Given on Orion, and we were getting on, and you were like, I yelled your name, and you were in the zone though, and I was like,
I hear you. I'm so sorry.
it's okay. I was like, Given! We were getting on the ride, and you were already gone, and I was like, so how's it going, guys?
How you doing?
Good. So we ran into Given and to Trent. There's Given. I know you're all subscribed already, but go ahead and subscribe to his channel too. and you know, not your normal guy.
What's up, guys?
Wouldn't be it along for the ride vlog if we didn't hang out, right?
I know, it's like every time, but
Well,
I
we
mean,
like
what
all
can I
the same
say?
things, so it's
I'm
like
a simp for along for the ride.
well, it's mutual. We all like to hang out. It's a good time. So we're gonna head over to Miami Brew House, have some drinks. We haven't eaten yet, so we're probably gonna get some food too, because they have some pretty scrumptious nachos, if I remember correctly. And hopefully later we're gonna try that new restaurant, but it's on the other side of the park, so I don't really want to go all the way over there right now. But we're excited to be here and to get some food. So Miami Brew House is over here, kind of close to the Planet Snoopy area and Mystic Timbers. And so we ate here last time. If you haven't seen our video when we ate at the Miami Brew House, I believe we rated this our favorite restaurant in the park. I'll link that down below for you, but it's pretty cool. Trent is showing us this pro tip, which is if you come along the back here, he says that you can just go to the bar and not have to wait in that atrocious line. So let's see if he's correct. Oh yeah, this might be working.
Let's find out.
Yeah, the bar's looking good. Oh yeah, there's some seating here. We are in here at the Miami Brew House at the bar. So we got a beer. I have a Malibu and Coke. We got regular Coke and a seltzer. We're headed. I told her that we would be sitting in the vicinity of all these other crazies. Like, let's go here. So yes, that's a huge hack. If you want to get drinks along with your food, you just go ahead and go to the bar. Here we are. Oh yeah. I got a Malibu and Coke. We're gonna give it 7 out of 7 scrummies because rum and Coke is always the way to go.
Jesus Christ, you're 21.
These are the nachos. They were $13.99, not on the meal plan, but look how huge these nachos are. And then we did use my meal plan credit and got the chicken and tater tots, shareables, so we can all, 4 of us are just gonna share all of this, and then we'll get some snacks later. Okay, so we just finished up our lunch. I would give the nachos a 7 out of 7. Everybody enjoyed those so much. They were so good. And then we had the chicken tenders, and I'm gonna give those a solid 6 out of 7 scrummies. I liked that there was on the meal plan, and they were cooked well. They tasted fantastic. So for chicken, so if you're looking for something very basic but good, solid choice. And the others went on Mystic Timbers, so I'm going to wait for them outside. So if you have the opportunity to eat at the Miami Brew House, that is definitely one of our favorite places to eat here. And Trent from Not Your Normal Guy definitely taught us that hack, which is if there's a long line out the door and you're interested in getting alcoholic beverages, they actually have a bar, and you can just go right into the bar, order from the bar, and a waiter or waitress will bring you your meal right to your table. So that was really awesome, and it saved us a lot of time. Plus we got to have a scrumptious drink to add on to that, and the drink prices were quite good. And they had a lot of seltzers and beers, that kind of thing. They also had any type of cocktail that you would want. So it was a very nice time. They had plenty of seating and would definitely accommodate a large group. So if you're looking for a fun place to eat here at Kings Island, we definitely recommend the Miami Brew House. So while they all went on Diamondback, I went over to a Coke refresh station and got myself some vitamin water. You gotta stay hydrated. Even though it doesn't seem like it's very hot out here, it definitely is, and I can just feel the humidity and everything. So my pro tip, keep staying hydrated.
That's how I was in the YouTube.
You so excited?
Yes.
What was your favorite ride today?
Probably Mystic Timbers.
Pretty good. All right, you heard it here. Go on Mystic Timbers.
Yeah.
We are here in Planet Snoopy, and it is hopping. Also, the rides seem like they have quite a long wait, but everything seems to be really running smooth, and we're just so excited to finally be here at a theme park. Our plan now, so we went and covered most of the park, but we're gonna backtrack. We're gonna head up front to like Banshee and Vertigo. I think we're gonna try to ride Orion again now that it's not raining, because we definitely had fun on it in the rain, but it'd be nice to ride it again and not be soaked. And then we're also gonna go ahead and try to see if we can get on Flight of Fear, which is that indoor roller coaster experience. So things are really hopping, having a time, and I want to grab a snack. I saw somebody had the blue ice cream. I've never had that. If you have, comment down below. Let me know, what is that flavor? Is it blueberry? I know it used to be like Smurf themed, and that's where they got that ice cream flavor from, but I don't know what the actual flavor is. So I don't know if it's blue raspberry, if it's blueberry. Kind of tempted to try it. Let me know what your thoughts are. Also, we noticed like the shows and stuff like that, they're not quite ready yet for the season. So I want to come back later and be able to experience some of the other offerings. Last time we were here, we were still very much in COVID protocol. So I'd like to kind of see the whole Kings Island experience as it's meant to be enjoyed. So I'm hoping that we're gonna get back here again this season, because we're really enjoying ourselves here. So we're here at the ice cream stand inside of Planet Snoopy, and we are getting the famous blue ice cream. She said it is blueberry flavored, so gonna give it a try. First time having it, excited. We got it in a waffle cone. I'll let you know what we think. All right, so I got my blue cone. Oh wait, that's not a good video. All right, so for the blueberry Smurf ice cream, used to be the Smurf ice cream, I'm gonna give this a solid 6 out of 7 scrummies. It's very creamy, very lightly flavored, but it's really fun. And if you're here at Kings Island, it's kind of like a must-do kind of thing, kind of like getting Dole Whip at Disneyland. Okay, so I'm gonna give this blue ice cream a 6 out of 7 scrummies. I'm gonna give it that high rate of a rating because I think the theming is super cute. The flavor is really subtle though. It doesn't really have a huge flavor to it, but it is very creamy and kind of tastes more like custard than it does ice cream. So super fun. If you're here inside of Planet Snoopy, it's next to the new Tom and She location, and it's right here in the middle of the whole Planet Snoopy area. Super fun. I think it was about $6 per cone, but they did take my annual pass discount, my Prestige Plus pass, and we saved like $3 or $4 just scanning my pass. So don't forget to do that. If you have a pass, make sure you're scanning it every time you make a purchase. Bustling, there are a lot of people. I am obsessed with these fountains, and of course we have the Eiffel Tower. We are in line here at the Eiffel Tower. We're gonna go up this elevator and we're gonna go and see all of the sights here for Kings Island. We made it up into the Eiffel Tower here, and we're gonna look out. Not a huge fan of being up here, but we're gonna check it out together, okay? So we can see Orion from up here and all of the back of the park. There's Windseeker, the Racer. If you go this way, you're gonna see Beast and Diamondback and the Stunt Coaster. Okay, let's go this way. So we're in the Eiffel Tower here. It's all like caged in, but if you are afraid of heights, this is probably not like the best choice of attraction, but it's super cool once you're up here. Let's take a look and see what else we see. So from here, we're taking a look. There's Banshee, and Vertigo is over to our left here. So we haven't made our way to this side of the park yet, so we're gonna go ahead and go over there next, but kind of like a sneak peek of what's to come. Oh, they have like this little glass. Oh, cute. You can get little like glass creatures. That's cool.
Oh, I like this.
Cool, he's making something. These are cute. They have cool things for purchase. They're like a dragon, it's $38. They have smaller ones for $18, but what like a cool souvenir. I love this kind of stuff. They also have like these like glass, like 3D etched items. When I was a kid, we got one with our whole family, like our faces were etched in. It was kind of cool, but actually kind of creepy at the same time. They're kind of a neat thing. Like this rooster is $19. We have a dolphin for $13, and this lion's pretty epic. Looking at the merch, and you can get super fun hats. How much is that? $14.99. And you too could be a squid. Super cool. Yeah, we need hats. Should we all get matching Snoopy shirts? So they have all of this Snoopy merchandise. This is very similar to the merch you can see at Cedar Point. You can get this big Charlie Brown. He is for sale. Charlie Brown is $99. I haven't seen such a large Charlie Brown stuffy. So cool. All right, see what else we can find. So they have mugs. And let's see, our mugs are $8.99. That's actually a really good price for a theme park souvenir. So that's one nice thing I think about Cedar Fair parks is the pricing is pretty decent. Because if you were at Disney, a mug's gonna be about $24. So it's not a bad thing. And so this whole store seems to just have most of the Snoopy items along with, you know, regular candy and other merch. You have like the Squishmallows. And they're ride themed, so that one like I think is Orion, and then this one is the ice cream, like the blueberry ice cream, the Smurf ice cream that they have. And then they have like a beaver wearing a lumberjack outfit. And lots of tie-dye, like the Mystic Timbers shirt. They have one for Banshee. I like the colors of the Banshee one. This t-shirt is $22.99, and the Squishmallows are not marked. This section has a lot of just Kings Island wear. So a sweatshirt for $39, a crop top, basically just basics. You can get this like little Eiffel Tower. It might be made of glass actually. I think it lights up too. And they have like these little doodads. That one's $7.99. And a wall of Squishmallows and hugs, little huggies. Some more sweatshirts. A lot of merch. Oh, look at this Orion cup. That's fun. An astronaut mug. $99. I like these shirts. They're like have like a retro space vibe. $22.99. And then this is like from the Frontier style. So we have Mystic Timbers and the Beast. Whole selection of Squishmallows. And these are all appear to be regular ones, not themed to Kings Island. Maybe the boba collection, like boba tea.
place are weird sometimes.
So this is the VIP lounge, and I'm pretty sure my Prestige Pass Plus works here, so I might take advantage of that soon. But we're here over by the Fest House, and inside there they have a Panda Express, which is kind of odd for theming, but kind of cool. And actually, let's peek in here really quick. Sometimes Snoopy's in here, and sometimes they have shows going on, so let's just see. It says, oh, Wi-Fi Honey is playing at 5. This is where the band's going to be playing. Let's just take a peek. So, this is where the band is going to be playing, and it's like a food court in here. They have some like different food options, including Panda Express. They do take the dining plan here, and they have burritos, tacos, and bowls. I'm gonna get the steak tacos, 3 of them, and because I'm on the meal plan, that will be included, and I'm gonna get a drink there too. Carnitas, and then I'm gonna do the fajita veggies on top of that. And then they have all of the toppings. Now we're gonna pick our salsas. Let's do sour cream. And cheese. And go with the Diablo salsa.
Can we have pico on the side in the cup? Is that possible? On the side?
Okay, so we got the 3 tacos, and we got the fajita veggies, the cheese, and the salsa Diablo on there. Okay, so for the tacos, I'm going to rate them like a 4.5 out of 7 on the Scrummy scale. They're just above average. I think I would like a Chipotle or a Qdoba a little bit better, but it was a little bit lighter of an option, so I'm glad that they have this here, and it's very customizable, which is nice. So we're gonna give that a 4.5 out of 7 Scrummies, and I would say that the Diablo salsa to me wasn't hot at all, but I do have a very high tolerance for heat in salsa, so maybe it's just me, but I didn't think the Diablo had any heat. Welcome to Along for the Ride. I'm Rachel, and I definitely lost my voice because we had way too much fun on roller coasters yesterday. So before I go ahead and go into and show you our super fun day at Kings Island, I wanted to just talk a minute about the news headline that came out. They did apprehend a armed suspect outside of Kings Island around 6 p.m. yesterday. Contrary to the rumors that were going around, he was not actually inside of the park. They did apprehend him before he went into the park, and out of safety, they shut down the whole front half of the park and had everybody go to the back. So none of the rides were running, but it was really weird because we were having dinner at the new Enrique's burrito bar, and it used to be Hank's Mexican Grill or something, and we were sitting out there and we saw a mass group of people running towards the front of the park, mostly teenagers, and it kind of looked like maybe they were running because they wanted to see a fight or something. And then not 30 seconds later, we saw a mass group of people just running towards the back of the park, and it was very odd. And Kings Island didn't really say what was going on, but they did have a ton of security. There was police, and everybody was safe. They made sure that there was nothing crazy happening inside of the park, and they made sure everybody was escorted to the safe areas. So we did feel okay. We were very glad that they acted and reacted very quickly, and that they took the extra precautions to make sure that the guests were safe. So we really appreciated that about Kings Island. There was only a couple seconds there where with the chaos that we didn't know what was going on, that felt a little like scary. So really sad that happened, especially at a family, amusement park. And we did notice that as the evening went on, it was a Saturday that we were there, it did seem like there was a lot of people just clustering in groups, but I do think that there's gonna end up being a chaperone policy at Kings Island that's gonna be permanent. And kind of a bummer that happened, and it's not like the way you want to kick off your theme park season, but everything was handled. And so I just kind of wanted to mention what happened. I'm going to show you, our whole day there. And right now I'm going to put in that little blurb from what we saw happening at the park when that happened. Again, it was around 6 p.m. And then we're going to go on and talk about our really super fun day at Kings Island. That didn't deter us from, enjoying the park for the rest of the day. At the end of the evening, we did wait till the park pretty much cleared out to leave. I'm glad we did that. It just made us feel, a little extra safe. Keep in mind, I don't ever want to encourage you and your family to go somewhere that is unsafe. So if you're anywhere in public, even if you're at a theme park or wherever you are, just keep an eye on your surroundings. Make sure you know where your kids are at all times, and just always put safety first. Okay, now back to our super fun video. Well, first, let me show you what happened, and then we're gonna get on to our fun video for a second. So we're sitting here eating tacos, and I just see a mob of people running. Some people are running towards the action. Other people are running from the action. They're using words that start with a G and end with, and have include a U and an N. And they're saying things like out loud. So it's really hard to tell. There is a safety situation. There's been a lot of security guards running. So we're just gonna kind of stay back. But what I wanna say is, before you freak out, you should find out what's going on. And also, if it is a serious thing, just be careful. We are theme parking with a lot of people. People think it's fun to do things, and really, people think it's fun to do things. It's not cool. So just, keep an eye out. Stay safe. And if we hear something, I'll let you know. I don't like to really report about this kind of stuff usually, because I don't like to shed light on this bad behavior. I don't think it deserves our time of day. But I do feel like, too, you need to really just be cautious and know, keep an eye on your surroundings. We are at Windseeker now, and the sun is starting to set. Our plan is to try to ride the Beast in the dark. So we've heard some really cool things about doing that. So that might be something that we try to do as soon as the sun sets. We're gonna head over there. We're already in the back of the park, and things are going really well. There's a good amount of people here, but it is a Saturday and it's opening day. We kind of know that. The bigger roller coasters are starting to get really long waits. So I believe like Banshee had a 2-hour wait. And so, things are just really crowded, but since we have those fast lanes, it's really saved us. And since we don't get to get out here very often, it was worth it for us to go ahead and get those passes. Windseeker was an absolute blast. Now we are here at the antique cars, and we're gonna take one for a leisurely spin while the sun sets. So we just got off the antique cars. And fun fact, this is the first car I've driven in maybe 3 years. So it was super fun for me. And I know it's really fun for little kids, but for those of us who don't drive, it's a really fun attraction. And I really enjoyed it. It was super cute, and it's a lot longer than it looks. So the attraction length is nice, and if it's a nice like family ride. And I like that they have that back here in the back of the park also, near some of the bigger rides, so that kids have something to do.
Vlog squad?
Vlog squad?
Vlog squad?
Sure.
Vlog squad?
Vlog squad?
Vlog squad?
So we just got off of Linus Launcher, and that was so relaxing, such a fun ride. I think for the kids rides, that's my absolute favorite. So unique. What did you all think of that?
It's fun. But
It's good, right?
It's something
Yeah.
different.
I like it.
it's relaxing. I could take a nap on it if I wanted to.
And it's like,
It makes me happy in every way.
I think Cedar Point needs one.
Restful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes he just needs off
Sometimes I
his feet.
just need off my feet for a minute.
Exactly. So that ends our day here at Kings Island. We had so much fun. We rode all the rides, did all the things. Definitely glad that we got that express lane because it was crowded. Woo!
All the rides and attractions are now closing for the night.
Closing.
We hope you have enjoyed your visit with us today and wish
We
you a
did.
safe trip home. Good night.
Good night. Good night. We had so much fun. So happy to see all of our friends. Get to spend time together as a family and just do all the things. So if you have not yet subscribed, please consider doing so because that's the biggest compliment you can give us. And we will see you in our next video. Bye.
Hello, thank you for coming along with the ride. Bye.
Bye.